Your life has been spiritually hijacked. In the best way, of course. Consciousness has officially, I said officially, officially taken over for you. This is giving me the energy of somebody who stepped into a vortex, right? In which they align perfectly with everything. The perfect food. The day you go to that restaurant, there's a cook who's happy, in their best element, and because they're cooking your food, it also is enriched in the food. This is like going to a certain place and aligning with the perfect person that opens a door for you and give you an opportunity of a lifetime, and it don't just stop there, okay? This is like going to the store and buying a scratcher, or playing a lottery at the right time, and you win more than you've ever won, even if it's not a big amount, okay? I'm speaking to somebody who has aligned with some sort of streak of luck, if you want to call it, okay? I also feel that there's this energy of God, consciousness, your spirit team, as the 6 awards pop up with the Queen of Pentacles, doing things in the background to align you with certain places and certain people, simply because of what you chose to align yourself with, the thoughts that you choose to align yourself with, the places that you choose to align yourself with. I'm speaking to somebody who has been very intentional about the things that they've been doing. I'm also getting this energy of listening to your body, okay? Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a beautiful day. May this message find you well. My intention is for the algorithm to have this message land. I'm here in the hands of the greats. That's very significant. So just know that if this video found you, all right, and you chose to click on this video for whatever reason, it's for a reason. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who had the hard task of recently having to walk away from something, and because this something here also have light, okay, it was something here that could have been very passionate. This could have even been a relationship, this could have been a job, or this is just something that your mind had some type of hold on. Okay, I don't know if you feel like you did something, or this is like I invested too much time, too much energy, too much love into whatever this is, to just let it go. But I'm seeing you walk away, and gracefully, because you're no longer trying to find the beauty in such a small amount of light. This is also giving me somebody who may have limited themselves to only this amount. This is like giving, I am confident in myself in this area or in this, but I may be lacking in certain areas, so I'm only holding on to that piece of confidence and whatever it is that I feel confident in, okay? I'm just getting this energy of somebody who could have been limiting their mind, limiting themselves from their own greatness, okay? But you turned around. Not only did you turn around, you got up and you walked away from those limitations, because there was a bigger light following you. And if we play with the idea that the sun is the higher self of earth, this is someone who's following their higher self, a higher, I'm here anointed, okay? This is less about worried about what it means to be chosen, but choosing yourself and you naturally becoming that, okay? Because being someone that's chosen is deeper than somebody picking you out the group. It's about you picking yourself out of the group. What are you telling you? What are you doing to contribute to you? I'm speaking to somebody here who all your life, I just got this weird feeling, all right? Is if spirit is putting me in the rooms of different people that's watching this video, okay? Somebody here, you have a very big impact on people in ways that you don't even realize. Okay, you have a gift. Anytime that you walk into the room, you have something to give. I'm talking to a giver. But I'm also getting this energy of you walking in a frequency where it's your turn to be given. It's your turn to be received. Usually we'll say it's your turn to receive, but I just said it's your turn to be received. So this is like walking into a frequency in which the things that you are given, the helping hand that you do have, is actually appreciated. I'm speaking to somebody that walked away from feeling unappreciated, not only by people, but by yourself. I'm getting this energy of like walking out of a victim mentality. Oh, life is doing this to me. They did that to me. So, man, fuck it. It was a role I must have played. All right. Taking accountability for yourself, or the urge to, or the need to. I'm also getting listening to your body, and not just hearing it, but actually moving, so that way, whatever it is that your body is telling you, this is like every day your body's saying, I need you to stretch, but you ain't doing it. You just hearing it. Listening is like, okay, I'm gonna apply that, because I hear my body saying, bitch, you need to stretch, okay? But I keep ignoring it. Why is that? There's an energy of feeling abandoned and not even knowing that. In a way, somebody here realized that they were abandoning themselves. Instead of you looking outside of you on who abandoned you, what about in the ways that you abandon yourself? If you ain't ready for the heat, this ain't the channel for you. Over here we take accountability for our actions, the role we played, but also we have grace on ourselves, because it's not all about what you did wrong. There's no wrong move. It's just a move you make to become great. It may not have been your best move, you think, or maybe you worry about what other people think, because I find the more you worry less about what somebody else think about you, the more you realize that ain't nothing wrong with you. All of those were projections. You feeling out of whack, and you feeling out of place, and you feeling confused because you were fighting with who you are and who they want you to be. I mean, I know I'm sitting here and I'm reading this card and it's speaking to me, but the way I got it in the camera, it's like, do y'all hear me? This energy is being set free. You're being set free. You set your mind free. This is judgment, as we was just speaking about judgment, not only from others, but from yourself. And the liberation of feeling judged. Because you are what you are. You just are. The more you get deeper into spirituality, the more you get deeper into the knowledge about plants and the knowledge about nature and how things, the natural order of things, you realize that life is kind of contradicting. Even sometimes we be in our own thoughts, and 1 minute we feel this way, and the next minute we have no feelings attached to how that is. Okay, I could definitely relate to that, because when I put my heart into something, it's there. But once my heart ain't there no more, it don't mean that my heart was never there. It don't mean that I never cared about it. It don't mean that I, wasn't feeling it at the time. It just means that that ain't who I am anymore. Somebody relate to that. That's just not who you are anymore. Somebody here, there's an energy of you feeling out your sexy, okay? And I just let go of like some air. Like, I don't know, it felt very orgasmic, the energy of release, listening to the sounds that you make with your own voice, healing yourself with your own vocal cords. There's this energy of really tapping into your inner power with this Queen of Wands. This also speaks to someone who's very magnetic. I also feel like this person has tapped into their mystic, and they're so proud of the things that they're able to do. This is like somebody, I could be speaking to a fire sign. Water is heavy here as well. Okay, I'm also hearing Aquarius, and I'm also getting Capricorn. I'm seeing Libra as well. But, and I'm seeing the Justice card. This Queen of Wands, it's like she's been practicing how to make this fire light in her hand for a long time. She just, you know what I'm saying? This is giving me somebody who's worked so hard at something. Just want the best for themselves so bad that they don't necessarily realize that they're choking the energy because of the hyper fixation on it, when there's other things that you can spread your wings. When you know that something is meant for you and you let that thing go and allow it to be, that's what it is gonna be. But it's gonna be right by your side at that. It's not going anywhere. Okay? And the day that she stopped paying attention to the fact that this is getting some sort of prophecy, and somebody saying that you're able to do a certain thing. Maybe you're able to control weather. Maybe you're able to, I don't know, just this godly gift that you didn't know that you can have, and you really believe that you can do it, but it's just this energy of like, where do I start? This anxious energy of just getting it right, because that's me. And there's nothing wrong with you loving and caring about that gift, you wanting to do this thing, you wanting to manifest this thing. There's nothing wrong with you wanting it to work, but the desperation behind it is the energy and the frequency that you emit. But when you just let it go is when you attain that power. She walked away from seeing that fire outside of herself. Let go. Of the weight of it, and I allowed it to just be. And next thing you know, that fire is in her hand, which means that she realized that it was her the whole time. What I find so synchronistic about this message is usually I do this message. Spirit said, take it. You got it. Somebody here is a really good cook. I'm also getting something about natural hair care products. Your hair, all right? I'm also hearing skull. I'm hearing anatomy, and I'm seeing skull and bones. Ed Hardy can be significant to someone. Okay, someone here, I'm seeing a lot of graphic pictures here that may be very dark in hue. Okay, but they have hidden divine messages in them. If you look at these pictures from off jump, most people would think it's scary. Kind of like the devil card in tarot. I'll say that people might think that it's the scariest card in the deck. But if you really put it into perspective, the devil card talk about material success to a certain extent is represented by Capricorn. The physical, the money, that go-getter energy that Capricorns hold when it comes to business. I don't know why I'm picking up on the Virgo as well, and organization. But isn't that what most people are living for anyway? Is that material gain? Although it shouldn't be the focus. That's why it's the darker attribute, because we need that attribute, but we don't want that to take away from who we truly are. Okay? But like I was saying about the cards, I usually use these cards for my love readings. I mean, lately that's been the theme, but today we're talking about you. All right? So I definitely get this energy of self-love, self-recognition, honoring yourself. Okay? This is somebody who's now realized that their magic is there. They're no longer chasing this, and they're just enjoying the fruits of their labor is what I'm getting. The Nine of Pentacles talk about money, baby, and they also talk about self. With this Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting more of this energy of self-serving. Realizing that, yeah, you may have came to this realm of existence to serve, but not just people, though. You may get a joy out of serving people, maybe even cooking for people, because I'm picking up on some sort of restaurant here. And the magic within you is also infused into what you're cooking. Now, you could, this don't necessarily got to be food, okay? You could definitely be a kitchen witch is what I'm getting. All right. Usually kitchen witches are people who can cook very well. But I'm getting like the lighter aspect of things. She got on white. She's communicating with a white bird here. This could even be an owl. Somebody here might be albino or something about albinism here. Something here about a different gene. Something about the gene pool. Autism could be significant. I'm also hearing neurodivergent. All right, I picked that up on my other channel too as well. I'm also getting this energy of how to be a woman. Somebody could really be. You could be somebody that was always a go-getter. You were never able to really just rest in your femininity, be given to. You were always the giver. And maybe this is what this is exactly what could have been affecting your health if you were, what am I talking about, if you are a woman. Okay, so somebody could be trans that's in this collective as well. I also get this energy of if I am, and take the energy as it resonates with you, because not every message is gonna be personally yours when we are doing a general reading. But if you are somebody that is a part of the LGBT, there's this energy of you embracing more of yourself and being happy about it, like truly fulfilled, truly. And realize this is like embodying that part of you that people try to make you be afraid of. It's something that you can't control. And I'm not even saying control it. It's not even about controlling it. It's about being who you are. Less about what people think and trying to make somebody think, or trying to make people bend to your will. That's different, because I'm not even gonna lie. I had this really interesting, I'll say the least, experience with someone. Right? And I thought, he was just a gay male expressing himself. So I still was calling him like a him. How am I supposed to know in your mind, or like what should I, like at the time, I don't know. It's just a really sensitive subject that I really don't necessarily like to talk about, because I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but at the same time, it's like I'm feeling somebody who's no longer attached to that. Because at the end of the day, you have to accept that if you were born who you are, and just because you might change up yourself a little bit and you expressing yourself, don't mean that I know, or that other people know. They're not in your mind. And I just feel like somebody's accepting that. Or there's a need to, in order for you to break that resistance. And you also are realizing too that it's not about who you express yourself to be on the outside that's what's attracting these beautiful things for you in life. Or there's something about that you need to realize. But even in trying to explain, not stepping on somebody's toes and all of that, like, it's just a real sensitive subject, because I liked his shirt and look, and I'm still calling him a he, because in my mind, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I really don't know how to explain it. And listen, I'm gonna just move forward, because she's making me uncomfortable. But I liked it, her outfit. I didn't know she wanted to be called a she. I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know. I didn't know. Because I don't want to disrespect nobody. But at the same time, that's not the world that I live in to understand. That's how you want to be. Just because you present yourself, growing up with the gay males, and I know I'm 28, but they weren't necessarily mad if you called them a he, because they respected the fact that they were still men. Just because they presented themselves or were themselves, it wasn't a big deal. So I ain't shit, bitch. I ain't know no better. But let's move on. We don't been on that for way too long. I just feel like somebody here is really embodying who they are unapologetically, because it's not about how nobody else feels. It's not about how I feel. He had to be rude. I think that is the energy that I'm getting back in. The backlash. Because, listen, I ain't gonna say my heart was broke, but bitch, I was shocked. Like, bitch, what? I don't know how old I was. I was working at American Deli at the time. Anyways, listen. What is this? Maybach music. I'm just playing. Oh shit. But I was just talking about this trans energy, this transformative energy, and do she look like she give a fuck what anybody think, or she sitting there doing her thing? Half woman, half lion. Okay, back to the general energy of the subject. This is about you truly embodying that part of you that people taught you to be afraid of. And this is why consciousness has taken over in your life, because you have no clue the moves that you've been making, the things that you've been doing, and how it's been changing things in the spirit realm for you. Opening gates, vortexes, portals for you. Last night when I was going to sleep, in that stage between, I don't know, I'm not being led to share it, but it's definitely giving this energy of like a whole new world. Listen, Spirit saying laugh. I'm just really seeing somebody so happy, and this is also giving me a very grateful energy. Something about head wraps could be significant for someone. Very long hair could be significant. I'm also getting like rings, bangles, necklaces. You could be very fond to jewelry. I'm also getting like natural light beat makeup could be significant. Somebody here is also about to move soon. All right, something about you tapping into your inner child while also being this beast with this Emperor card coming out. I also get this energy with the Tower that people don't expect you to be as smart as you are. People don't expect you to be as intelligent as you are. People, ooh, and I said that with 2222 on the clock. Okay? This is your season of being remembered. I also get this energy of people want you to forget the experiences that they had with you, so that way they can walk into this success with you hand in hand, because they see that you on top of the wheel because of your investments. But these are the same people who didn't want to hear nothing that you had to say when you was building on this empire, when you were becoming your own empire, literally standing on business, healing your own childhood, taking yourself by the hand. I could be speaking to an Aries here, and I rarely talk about Aries on this channel for some reason. And it's not nothing, you know, particular. Actually, I don't think that I ever even like had a friend, or that's, wow. My bad. I'm just trying to see. Have I ever even met? Probably in life somewhere, but closely in Aries. No. And you see how I said your time to be remembered, and I just had a recollection in my mind of how I barely talk about Aries on this channel. I usually always call out Libras. I always usually call out water signs. This message is especially for Aries. Okay. Wow. It's your turn is what I'm hearing. I'm also getting this element of like release. You could have been doing a lot of crying lately. Just bawl out tears. But back to these people that want to be hand in hand with you, that now want to be best friends and want to align to you when you're in perfect alignment. Nah, you got to be a certain frequency to sit over here is what I'm hearing. We 24 minutes in. 2s could be definitely significant for someone. Okay. Not these. I want to use these. We are going to use the Cosmic Energy Oracle cards. But yes, the algorithm of your life has officially been hijacked. I'm here and get ready for a storm with this Tower card. I also get this big energy that you are the storm. When you walk in a room, you shake shit up. Okay, you could be the one sitting in the back absorbing everything. And the moment you speak, they never expect your type of speech. They never expect you to be the one to be talking the way you are. This is giving going to school and being average. And to everybody you know, you just whoever you are in their mind, to expressing yourself, going through life and popping out a whole nother person that they cannot even recognize. Hell, half of the time you can't even recognize. Okay? Things are being rearranged and realigned for you. Okay? I'm getting this energy of walking in faith. Walking by faith and not by sight. The Psalms in the Bible, verses could be very significant to someone. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of candles here as well, and herbs with this 9 of Pentacles Strength card. Okay, somebody here is truly stepping into their bloodline too, as it pertains to, I don't know why I'm hearing Wicca, occult, medicines, okay? The truth, stepping into who you are. There's a little bit of resistance of making sure that you're investing in the right things and moving along and stepping into the right fields. But I'm just getting this energy of like doing it right. Okay, at the end of the day, you do things in trial and error. You're not gonna always get it right the first time. But the persistency, the consistency. I'm also seeing someone read certain books about herbs. Somebody could also have, I'm seeing this book that they be having on TikTok about all the things that you got in your cabinet you can make at home to make medicines. That could be significant with this 9 of Pentacles. Okay, and you being very gifted at whatever that is. Remedies. These could even be remedies as far as the voice. Like maybe you're saying something here, giving the right advice. Okay. Someone here could also self-healed. There's this energy of you healing yourself with herbs. Maybe you could have went to the doctor. It was experiencing certain things as it pertains to your health. Okay. But you were consistent and persistent at something, or maybe this is something that you are embarking on right now. Okay, yeah. Following and listening to your body with this intuition card. Okay. I'm also getting this energy of love walking into your life unexpected with this Emperor. He's looking over here at this tower and it's crossing this 2 of Cups with this Ace of Swords. This is like someone looking at you, admiring your intelligence and saying, we can make something work. We can make something happen. And with this Queen of Wands, this is giving magnetic, as if you pulled this in with this synergy that you created in the beginning of this reading with walking away and allowing yourself to be free. Okay. Yeah, I just saw release and then the prosperity begins. Give me something, Spirit. I'm just trying to make sure before I cover these cards up that I got all the energy off of it. Somebody here, your gifts are also heightening in ways that you don't even realize. Okay, this is the reason you're now seeing this magic in your hand. You're no longer seeing it outside of yourself, and you attracting ones just like you. This 2 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, you're magnetically attracting kindred spirits. These don't necessarily even have to be people that you're in romantic relationships with. This duality of maybe this is a white person and a black person. It's giving me from different cultures, different parts of the world as well. Okay. Strength at the bottom of the day with release. Somebody here wanted you to stay as far as away from you knowing yourself and knowing your strength as possible. I don't know why they just keep coming up. Okay. Grace. Somebody's name here could be Grace. Grace is the universe. The universe is blissing. Okay. Bliss. I usually associate with blessing. All right. Open your heart to receive it. Grace is the universe's blessing. Open your heart to receive it. Grace. I was talking about that earlier, and that's the first card came out. Spirit knew I was going to put that card right down. Like I said earlier, this is just confirming that it's okay for you to get it wrong sometimes. Take accountability for the role you played in it, but also have grace on yourself as it pertains to not sitting in it too long where it's now the God of your life. That one wrong move or that one wrong mistake or that one person that you dealt with or that one thing that you said. Okay, sometimes we lose things to gain better all the time. Shit, fuck all that. All right, you got inspiration. Inspiration is everywhere. Capture your ideas. I instantly started seeing a person sit outside and commune with nature. Yeah, this is a field. Okay, sit outside and commune with nature and just get a plethora of inspiration, ideas, creative thoughts. This creative flow. I'm also seeing somebody walk up to a person as they're sitting outside. I don't know, just this friendly face or this friendly spirit or friendly something here. I'm also spirit saying be careful of your surroundings because people are going to come off as friendly. You're beaming this light here that's very attractive. You're not only attracting people, places, and things that are good for you, but people, they smell this divinity on you. All type of people in all type of places. Okay, safety, yeah. I'm getting two things off of it. There's a light aspect of it, or literally someone meeting outside and y'all becoming best friends some way, somehow. Like, this is an element of you meditating. You could have even been meditating the energy of like attracting certain people. And then I'm also getting this element of you outside doing your thing and someone stalking you and they come and reaching their hand out as if they're friendly face. And I don't know. So take the energy how it resonates. You know your life better. Listen to your spirit when you are speaking with and dealing with certain people. Okay. I'm also getting this energy of you know how they said in the Bible there was a story of touching the cloak of Jesus and instantly becoming healed. So they wasn't even touching him. This is the type of energy that you have. Okay? I'm gonna save that message for another reading. But that's the energy. Like, you just touch people and you transform something in their life. And it's because you have this spirit. That's you. It's like your higher self that can see certain things in the lives of other people. And it just knows. It's not something that you can explain. This is also the energy of you walking in certain places, being there at the right place at the right time. Because your higher self knows where to go. So just allow yourself to be led. I'm going to get one more card and then I'm out of here because it's getting pretty dark. And I'm liking the vibe, but it's very much impairing my physical vision. Although I channel the best in the dark for some reason. It seems a little bit more calm and quiet. I don't know. That also just reminded me of someone being comfortable with their shadow. Being comfortable with the mistakes that they made. Being comfortable with the things that they feel like they didn't choose the best or they didn't do the best. Okay, this is why you're about to be rewarded. All right, never forget yourself. Okay, I don't know why I just heard gone but not forgotten. Okay. Ooh, okay. I asked for one, I got three. That's what it's giving. I asked for one blessing, one triumph. I asked for this, and then I go and I get three. This is like asking for peace in general. And then you attracting those things that contribute to peace. Right? Not asking for peace to attract it, but asking for that inner peace. I'm also hearing self-preservation. Somebody here could be celibate. You got strength, release, and light. And I'm not even gonna lie. I heavily feel like there was this energy of you being caged. I don't know if this was you caged in your mind, or this could be, or this energy of being caged by others, people wanting to hold you down, trap you, hold you, be the source of their light. I'm literally seeing them put a light behind them, and that light is walking, making other people attractive to that person, but in reality they attracted to that light, and that light was you. Literally having sex with people, giving people your energy, giving people your time, talking on the phone with friends. You don't know how much of your energy you was giving away. These people was siphoning, and they was making bread off you, consciously and unconsciously. Speaking ill will over your life just so that way they can create a need for you to need them. Narcissistic energy. But you bossed up out of all that shit. You see Big Daddy right there standing on top of his throne, bitch. Okay, whether that is you are male or female, okay? You got released with this cage. Yeah, baby. Fly free. Okay? And it's like that same thing that they were doing, you learn how to do it for yourself, but you use your own energy, baby. And this is why you're gaining these connections. This is why you're stepping into the light of happiness. Okay, this is why your gifts are heightening. Somebody could have an eye color, just that color. Okay, or there's something very, I'm hearing fusion, different colors at once. Okay, it says awareness. Maintain awareness. Be present in every moment. This is also giving gratitude. Being present in the moment. Realizing that you are a living manifestation already. Not only you living and being present within your surroundings, but you living and being alive in general. There's somebody out there with their eye on you. Like, damn, I want to be in their presence. I would love a woman like that. You got people questioning their marriages and their relationships, all because of the way you presenting yourself. Awakening the God in other people by being the God in you. God or goddess. Okay, I'm definitely going to start implementing those messages as well soon. Okay, listen, baby. Trust me, your pact is out there. And with that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. 777 could be significant to someone. 707, 1111, and 111 as well. I'm also seeing 10, 10, 10, 12, 12. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for... Ooh, if you made it to the end of this message, put some... Because I feel like this is a very strong and powerful energy. So I'm getting like, put the sun, okay? Should just, whatever make you feel powerful. I'm seeing crowns, I'm seeing a lion, anything that make you feel royal, all right? Put those emojis in the comments. But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you in the next experience. Peace.